Now, we talked about some of the industries already that these are being used for. When I talked with your company, they mentioned something interesting to me. I mean, I hear about, obviously, surveillance and security. These are great for it. But they were talking about e-gaming.
Oh, yeah, esports.
Yes, and I got very curious. What exactly are people doing with these cameras now within esports?
So esports is a very interesting vertical. It's very DIY, which we love because, like we're talking about how you can program these to pretty much do anything that you want. Esports being DIY, basically, I'm not familiar if, or people out there are familiar with Twitch. Which is another platform very similar to YouTube.
I'm very familiar with it, but
I am as well.
Yeah.
But just in case you're not, go check it out. So Twitch was actually developed initially for people to simply just live stream their video gaming. So you could go on and you could watch professional esports players.
Wasn't it originally Justin TV?
Say again?
Wasn't it originally Justin TV?
Correct. You're right. It was that, and then it got adapted. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't initially developed for that. It was adopted heavily for esports.
Well, I believe the guy, Justin, played a lot of video games, and they said he gets more views from video games than anything
more people
else.
wanted to watch him just play video games, and all of a sudden that was born, right?
I have 2 kids in my house, and that's all they do. They watch people play Minecraft all day long. I don't understand it, but...
Yeah, hey, if it's entertainment, it's entertainment.
Well, I would want to see an actual game where somebody's going to win or somebody's going to lose. But instead, they're just watching people kind of stroll around the world to create. And it's interesting. But in the process, I actually set up a system for them to do this themselves. So they have their own channels. But trying to figure out how to get the camera set up where they were. Do I want a green screen backdrop? How can I control my zoom in, zoom out? There's a lot of things to consider. And my kids are like, just put the camera over there and hit record.
Just hit record.
Yeah. Why are you thinking about all these things?
Yeah. No, but it's really interesting what people are doing with these because let's say like an esports tournament, right? You have multiple different screens. You got 10 players on a team, so you got 20 players all together, and they all need to pull in their separate screens to show what's happening in the game from their point of view. But then you also want to zoom out and show what's going on, how they're actually playing. People are putting our cameras on those networks again, going back to IP video. Because all of this is going to be pulled into a central location, like a Wowza box, put out. So they want these cameras to be able to be all over the place. And people are using IP cameras with the PTZ functionality. They're also using webcams that are just facing the players themselves. But they're all put together into one single place where somebody, again, can just go in, switch through, and pull whatever they want on that network, which is just super functional.